In a city where wealth meant power, there lived a merchant named Kwame, the richest man for 1,000 miles. But tonight, as he lay dying, he faced a question that haunted him more than death itself. Which of his 3 sons deserved everything he had built? His fortune could feed a village for generations. His businesses employed thousands. One wrong choice, and it would all crumble. This is the story of the test and the answer that shocked everyone. Before we begin, if you enjoy stories that change how you see life, subscribe to Mwanga wa Mababu and turn on notifications. You won't regret it. Kwame had 3 sons, and from the day they were born, people wondered who would inherit the empire. Chike, the eldest, tall, confident, brilliant with numbers. He graduated top of his class. Everyone said he was born to lead. Kofi, the middle son, charming, persuasive, a natural salesman. He could sell ice to a man in winter. People loved him instantly. Amani, the youngest, quiet, simple, always in the background. He barely finished school. People whispered he was slow. Kwame loved all 3, but as they grew older, he began to see something troubling. Chike made brilliant business decisions, but fired workers without mercy to cut costs. Kofi charmed clients and closed huge deals, but he lied, manipulated, cheated when convenient. Amani worked quietly in the family warehouse, organizing stock, helping workers carry boxes. He never asked for credit, he just served. And Kwame wondered, what makes a man worthy? Talent, charm, or something else? Years passed. Kwame grew old, and one night he gathered his 3 sons to his deathbed. The voice shifts, weak, elderly Kwame. My sons, I am dying. The doctors give me days, perhaps hours. My fortune, my businesses, my properties, my gold will go to one of you. The voice shifts, confident, cold Chike. Father, I've managed your accounts for 10 years. I've doubled your profits. The choice is obvious. The voice shifts, smooth, charismatic Kofi. Father, I've expanded your network across 5 countries. Without me, half your clients would be gone. The voice shifts, soft, tearful Amani. Father, I just want you to be okay. Then Kwame closed his eyes. A tear rolled down his cheek. The voice weak. Tomorrow morning, I will give you a test. The one who passes inherits everything. The others get nothing. The next morning, Kwame, barely able to sit up, gathered his 3 sons one final time. The voice weak but firm Kwame. Each of you will receive 1 gold coin, the same value. You have until sunset. Go into the city and return with something that will fill this entire room. The room was massive, 30 feet wide with high ceilings. The one who fills this room inherits my fortune. Go. The sons left. Chike rushed to the market, calculating in his mind. 1 gold coin. The room is roughly 900 square feet. I need something light, cheap, voluminous. Hay. Perfect. He bought cart after cart of hay. Workers loaded mountains of it. Hay is light and expands. I'll fill the room easily. Father will have no choice but to choose me. Meanwhile, Kofi found a cotton merchant in the poorer part of the city. Cotton. How much for 1 gold coin? 200 pounds? Even better than hay. Chike thinks he's so smart. His cart overflowed with fluffy cotton bales. Cotton is lighter than hay. It'll fill every corner. Father will see I'm the clever one. But Amani wandered the market slowly, looking lost. He passed the hay seller, the cotton merchant. He held his single gold coin, confused. Then he saw her. An old beggar woman sat by the road, shivering, hungry, her hand stretched out weakly. "Please, anything." Amani stopped. He looked at his coin, then at her. He knelt down and gave her the coin. "Buy food and a blanket." "But why? You're dressed fine. Why help me?" "Because you needed it more than I did." He walked away, empty-handed. As the sun began to set, Amani walked home slowly, knowing he had failed. Back at the mansion, Kwame sat in his chair, weak but alert. The sun touched the horizon. Chike arrived first. Workers dumped mountains of hay into the room. It filled about 40% of the space. It should have been enough. Kofi arrived next. Workers poured in cotton. Combined with the hay, the room filled to about 65%. How? I calculated perfectly. Kwame stared at the half-filled room, then at the door. "Where is Amani?" The door opened. Amani entered slowly, head down, empty-handed. No surprise, the fool probably gave away his gold. Amani said nothing. Tears filled his eyes. "Amani, what did you bring?" "Nothing, father. I failed you. I'm sorry." "Tell me what you did." Amani, crying. "I walked the market. I saw a woman, starving, cold. I gave her my coin. I know I've lost, but I couldn't walk past her." Silence. Chike and Kofi exchanged confident glances. He had disqualified himself. But Kwame smiled. "Amani, you did not fail. Come here." Amani approached, confused. Kwame reached into his robe and pulled out a single candle and a match. "You gave away gold, but you brought me far more valuable. Light it." Amani's hands trembled as he lit the candle. The small flame flickered, and then the entire room filled with light. Every corner, every shadow, the hay, the cotton, all illuminated. "The room is filled, my son, not with things, but with light." The voice shifts, confident, cold Chike. "Chike, you are brilliant, but you see people as numbers to be managed. Kofi, you are charming, but you see people as tools to be used. Amani, you are simple, but you see people as people. You gave your only coin to someone who had nothing. You filled this room not with hay or cotton, but with compassion. And compassion, my sons, is the only thing that truly fills a life. The fortune is yours, not because you are the smartest or the most talented, but because you have the one thing money cannot buy, a good heart." Chike and Kofi stood in stunned silence. Amani fell to his knees, sobbing, "Father, I don't deserve." "You deserve it because you think you don't." Kwame closed his eyes. His breath slowed. He passed peacefully, hand in Amani's. Kwame died that night. Amani inherited the fortune and used it to feed the poor, employ the forgotten, and build hospitals for those who had nothing. Chike and Kofi were given positions in the company under Amani's leadership, and slowly they learned what their father had tried to teach them. Success without compassion is just noise. Wealth without kindness is just weight. And the greatest inheritance you can leave is not gold. It's the light you bring into the darkness. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Mwanga wa Mababu, because the world needs more light.